Welcome to Two Committed, the college breakdown. We're going to break down the two colleges that we are set to attend to next fall. And I'm Brendan Logan.
Jamal Pillai Jr., three-star wide receiver, committed to Washington State University.
Yeah, and I'm committed to Air Force Academy. All right, basic information about Air Force Academy. It's located in Colorado Springs, Colorado. It's a public school. And the freshman class size was not specified, but it's led to be around 1,112 people. And the total amount of people at Air Force Academy is 4,000. And the ethnic breakdown is 58% Caucasian, 11% Asian, 9% Hispanic, 7% Black, and 15% other, but that's like Native Americans and people like that. There is graduate level classes. So what's special about the Air Force Academy is there's graduate level classes at the Air Force Academy. Unlike the other two academy schools, Navy and Army, you will have to go to a different school to take graduate level classes. But at the Air Force Academy, there's graduate level classes. And the average class size is 1,100 people.
All right. The basic information about Washington State University. It's in Pullman, Washington. It's a public school, so everybody can come there. The freshman class size was around 3,599 people, and the total school population was around 20,000. It's very diverse. Not a lot of black people. 61.6 white, 18.7 Hispanic, 6% Asian, and then 3.8 African American. And they do have graduate level courses. The average class size was about 2,500.
All right, rolling right into admissions. For the Air Force Academy, there's no early application deadline. There's really no early applications. There's a very, very tedious application process. It's like required certain type of physicals. You got to be certain type of health. Can't have really any major health problems with you. So there's no early deadline, but there's no application fee as well. And there is an online application, but it's going to be directly through their website. There's no Common App or any other application website they're not accepted. And Air Force is test optional, but if you elect not to put your test in, then you're gonna have to go to the preparatory school, which is basically like basic courses, and you're learning like the days in the life of a cadet. So you'll be taking like biology and physics, calculus, and then after that year you'll be qualified to go to the regular school. And if you do decide to put your test scores in, then you might be able to go direct. That's just depending on how high you score.
All right, so with Washington State University, they do accept early applications, unlike Air Force, because Air Force is lame and all that, but they accept early applications, so you can apply pretty early.
Distant for what?
My bad. They do have application fees though, so it's around $70 to $90 for an application fee.
That's lame.
They accept online applications, but they do not accept the Common App. So I'm pretty sure you have to go straight through their website and apply through there. They are test optional, so you can take the test if you want to, and you don't gotta go to no prep school and all that. And the average SAT is 10,000 to 12,000. Or wait, no, my bad. 1,020 through 1,210, and the average ACT was 24.5. There you go. All right, so Washington State University, at the greatest school you can attend right now. Students are required to declare a major, but you don't have to declare it right away. You have to, but you must declare it before you get 60 credits. So you got a good bit of time before you can declare your major, but you must do it. Internship research opportunities for undergrads, they have them, but they are not required. They have an academic support system, and they call it the Commons. So like you can go there and study and all that stuff and get support from your tutor. And then the graduation rate is 59.9, so you're most likely gonna graduate. Teacher's cool.
All right, for the Air Force Academy, there you have to declare a major, but it's gonna be in your third semester. So the first 2 semesters is basically like the classes where everyone's gonna be in, like your English and like the sciences and maths. And then once you get to your third semester, that's when you declare your major. And internship and research opportunities, there's plenty of them. The one that piqued my interest most was the Space Force, where you go learn about space, I guess. There is an academic support center, and the name is Academic Success Center, and the graduation rate wasn't specified, but it's nearly perfect because, I mean, if you make it through your sophomore and freshman year, you're basically required to graduate because you now you owe time to the Air Force, United States Air Force.
About like living purposes, or not purposes, living conditions at Washington State. Are the freshmen required to live on campus? Yes, you must live on campus. They have athletic dorms for the athletes that are better than the other dorms, of course, but that's for the regular people. We ain't no regular people. The dorms, they're kind of bland. They come with a sink and a bed, no bathroom. It's like a community bathroom, like right outside your dorm room that everybody uses on your floor. The freshmen are allowed to have cars, but you must have a parking pass at the places that you're gonna park at. So if you don't have a pass at that place, you're gonna get a ticket, you're gonna get fined, all that good stuff, all that bad stuff. The ticket is usually like the permit is usually like $12 for the pass, and then 46% of the students live on campus. So that's probably like most of the freshmen and all that. Cause everybody else, once you get out of freshman, you can go live on they got a whole lot of housing that look real, real nice. So yeah.
All right, for the Air Force Academy, yes, all freshman cadets must live on campus, and that's pretty much how everyone's gonna be because the structure of the Air Force. The dorm comes with basic necessities like a bed, closet, and a sink, and then no freshmen aren't allowed to have cars. No one is allowed to have cars really, but that's just because the strict rules of the military, and but the cars really aren't required. The campus is really tight knit, so everything you're gonna need is gonna be like within like 2 mile radius, and then so walking is pretty much enforced, but it's kind of encouraged as well. And then the cost of the rooms is free. It's included in your contract, so you're really not paying anything. And then the percentage of students that live on campus or cadets that live on campus is 100. Everyone lives on campus. There's no exceptions. All right, so now we're getting into student life, and one unique feature about our school or my school is the Space Force. So I mentioned it earlier, but basically the Space Force is like the part of the academy where everyone learns about space and like the ins and outs of it, like satellites and different planets and how we're monitoring and everyone notes in space. And 10% of all cadets join into the Space Force, so it's pretty popular. There isn't any Greek life in the academy. I mean, most people would assume that. And then off-campus activities. So it's in Colorado, so every winter activity is pretty popular, like hunting, skiing, and fishing. There is a gym, and it's free to join. I mean, not join, but it's free to go. Any cadet can go, and the closest airport is Denver. Well, I mean, it's the Air Force Academy, so of course there's gonna be landing strips and airports inside of the academy, but the closest airport, like most people would go to, is Denver. Go ahead.
All right, so talk about the same thing basically. Our unique features about WSU. They have an amazing design major, and it's a calm, classic like town college. Like everything's so close. Literally, it's another college. Idaho, the University of Idaho is like 45 minutes away, not even. And then there is Greek life there. It's a whole lot of frat parties, whole lot of houses. I remember driving by them. They look nice. They huge, they're like mansions. You know, I'm trying to go to the frat parties. Off-campus activities. You can go bowling. You can go hiking. They got hiking trails. It's not much to do, but it's a good bit. I mean, I'm an athlete, so I don't need much. Academic clubs. There's academic clubs. There's multiple academic clubs. There's a campus gym. It costs, but it automatically goes with your student fees, so you don't gotta worry about paying out of pocket or none of that. The percentage of student athletes was 31%, so a good bit of us, we really run the school though. We walk around however we want. Nah, I'm trolling. The closest airport is Pullman Moscow Regional Airport. Basically, they got their own airport like right there, but everybody usually flies out of this other one, called Spokane or something like that. All right, so now we're gonna talk about the paying portion, like paying for the college and all that. The tuition for in-state, out-of-state students are different, of course. $12,997 for the in-state students. It's like $30,000 for the out-of-state students. You know, basically you gotta get right. The type of scholarships that are available, it's a variety, like general. I don't even know this word. Merit-based awards, departmental, and major specific ones. The average cost of books is like $381, and the FAFSA deadline will be January 31st. But yeah, he said this stuff gonna be hard, but I already know it's gonna be weak.
Check it out. So tuition for in-state and out-of-state students is the same. It's free for everyone. So everyone that's accepted to the Air Force Academy, you can go for free. You don't have to pay anything out of pocket. So with that, scholarships aren't really required or necessary because you ain't really paying for anything. The gym, anything you want to do on campus is free to you. I mean, except for like if you want to go get something to eat from like the store or something. But the average cost of books is included in tuition, so everything there is free. So yeah, free 99, everything.
I got a question though before you end it, bro. So what they pay with?
What are you talking about?
Explain, like, you know, everything. Nothing's free in life, so it says free tuition, but how they gotta live life after that?
Okay, so what you trying to get me to say is, even though tuition is free, after you graduate from the Air Force Academy, you're obligated to do 5 years in the Air Force. But it's not like you're working for free, so you're still getting paid as an officer. You're gonna come in as an officer, so you're making officer money, which is no less than $90,000 a year. But you're required to do at least 5 years time back. So basically, you're going to school for free and you're paying in time working for the Air Force.
Paying with your life.
Not really. Yeah.
All right, so thank you for tuning in to Take 'em Deep 9 podcast with my co-host Hollywood Blow. Hope we answered some questions that you had about the Cougs and Air Force. You know, nobody worry about Air Force. Hope you can decide to college soon, senior year, live it, party, gang.